All right, and welcome to Heat and Constant Knowledge. I'm George King, and with me always is...
Abel.
That's right, and we've got a very special guest from the documentary The Office, Darryl Philbin.
Hey guys, I'm Daryl Philbin.
Or who's this guy? This isn't the guy.
This is who we get. This is Daryl Williams.
Wait, yeah.
There's a miscommunication.
My bad.
We're gonna have to fire that production assistant.
Yeah, we'll get that. You're fucking gone, son.
So what are you known for?
I'm known for stand-up comedy. I also know how to make a grilled cheese, and I know how to cry in front of women really well.
You don't know how to dress.
No, I don't.
You look like the Amish Violet from Willy Wonka.
Thank you.
Like you're dressed in all blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
Are you sad?
Yeah.
That's all right.
I wish this was actually like made of jean material though, so it just translate the whole way with just
like
jeans.
a denim tuxedo.
A
Yeah.
true Canadian.
Like but
Are you
a
from
denim
Canada?
long sleeve.
Are you from Canada? Where are you from?
I'm from SoCal, which is pretty close to Canada.
In relative terms, yeah.
Relative terms.
Right. I mean, they're north of the States, yes.
It's closer than Mars.
Daryl, what did the California goat say?
I think that's an Evan Cassidy joke right there. Yeah. Fuck yeah, nation, if you will.
I do like denim tuxedos because I'm a big Jay Leno fan.
You're a big Jay Leno fan. That's good.
What's going on today, guys? What's going on in the news? What's going on here?
Why did you change your voice? What are you doing?
I was just like trying to do a Evan Cassidy impression.
Oh, okay.
You guys didn't hear.
I thought it was weird that they let a guy with a speech impediment like Jay Leno on a TV show. I was like, wow, really? Way to make fun of the retards.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a sad time for them.
It is a sad time.
So you tour just SoCal. Where do you do comedy?
I've done comedy in garages. I've done them in laundromats. I've done them pretty much anywhere that comedy shouldn't be done.
So it's not a stretch to say this is the height of your career right now.
Exactly, guys.
Gotcha.
Man, I was waiting for a pandemic so I could get on a podcast like this.
And grow out that beard. What's going on there?
Well, this is my pandemic beard. I'm like doing it in solidarity for all the troops, all the people that have
All the garden gnomes.
exactly.
Yeah, sweet. That's awesome.
Gonna be one of Santa's little helpers soon, or
Exactly. Like
You
know,
look like
actually,
you can't decide between like 3 religions with that beard. I'm just saying that.
which religions?
Well, right now, Buddhist,
Yeah.
Amish. I think that's a religion.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lifestyle choice, actually.
and I think the last one's a Catholic priest about to molest a child. That's like
I am.
You're like the guy that
tuck yourself. You know?
after all that happened, they were like, maybe we need to get this guy out of our church.
Right.
They keep relocating you, but you keep getting your hand caught in the cookie jar.
It's like I'm
the cookie jar, Steve.
You have tenure, and they just can't fire you. Is that what's going on?
yeah, exactly. I'm a Catholic priest that's on Rumspringa.
Yeah, I get it.
And I'm just like,
Mixing the two religions there, Rumspringer's an Amish thing. Yeah,
That's very nice.
I
That's
learned
very well
that
played.
on what was that movie? I don't know, Sex Drive or something like that.
right.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that with Ryan Gosling?
Is it with Ryan Gosling? I think it's with that guy who's kind of a loser. I can't think of his name right now though.
It's
He's not really
Daryl
in
Williams.
anything.
'Cause
Yeah.
Daryl
No.
Williams hasn't
There
been
is a
in
guy
anything.
from The Office in there though.
You know, I'm the third most famous Daryl Williams according to Google and my mother.
Oh really?
Who's number 1?
The Daryl Williams that was the running back for the Chiefs.
Okay.
You know,
Is this your mom's list or Google's?
it's both.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Go
then
ahead.
there's
Did you play
also
football? Did you play football?
I did not. No.
You have the build of a guy who didn't play football.
I have a build of a guy that would be the water boy.
Yeah.
that
Except
is
like
true.
it seems like you would ask for help carrying the cooler.
yeah.
The Waterboy's assistant. That sounds more.
like you do the
Exactly.
mixing. You do the
Yeah,
mixing.
exactly.
They don't let him do any of the. They don't let him put the water in anything. He just stirs it.
I got a hernia and asthma, coach. Like that was you. You know.
Yeah. How did you know?
Um,
Okay, guys. I'm being held or handed a note. Tell me what you're all right. Tell me that you're all right.
more like tell me that you're All Might. All Might, My Hero Academia, Funimation, and our
Holy
biggest sponsor
shit.
on every episode so far.
Damn, that.
Every episode.
And it glows in the dark. We turned off the lights once and it didn't work.
What
so
is
Yeah.
that?
It's All Might.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
see,
is that
All Might.
from? I'm a nerd.
My Hero
But not that big.
Academia.
Okay.
It's
It's
Says
an
it on the
anime.
box.
Yeah, My Hero Academia 821. I don't know what that means, but
Okay. Okay.
Serial number.
And this is the only one.
No, I have 3 of them back here.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool,
You don't get to
cool.
see all 3 though. Only Joseph got to. Yeah.
Yeah, he only whipped out all 3.
He's a My Hero fan. That's why.
What do you think is like the most elusive pop?
The most elusive
figure?
pop?
Yeah, figure. I didn't. Did I just say fagure? I don't know why I said that.
You got very homophobic.
Mhm.
Sorry.
To all
Cut
of
that out,
our, I don't know the correct word, Homo sapiens listening, we were not slamming you.
No.
Absolutely not.
Well, I said that in a not pejorative way, but like a positive way.
Pivoting off of that homosexuality,
Well, that's a good.
another sponsor this week is Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy having a sale on Black Mamba weed. Black Mamba weed. You get high really quickly, but you come down unexpectedly. Black Mamba weed.
That's the Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Rest in ashes, really.
Do you guys think that it was bad when those police officers took pictures of the dead, remains and whatnot?
Oh, of Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Were they selfies?
Yes.
Because if you're flexing and you got a great light,
That's how everyone first knew Kobe was dead. It was an Instagram post.
some guy just walking through the ashes, and like sprinkling him over. Did you get the shot? 4K.
What do you,
4K.
Do you guys know? I didn't look that much into it because I don't care about Kobe.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave right now.
One of my friends is obsessed with them. There is like every time Kobe comes on the TV, his mom cries basically. And this is before Kobe died. I wouldn't even be at their house with a Kobe something running right now. But do you think they had like the Paul Walker moment where like he's dying in the helicopter crash and people are there? Or do you think Kobe died instantly on impact?
I feel like, because there was like 9 or 12 other people in the crash with him.
It was a pretty big crash.
And it was his daughter and a couple other people.
The daughter, the pilot at least.
Do you think they were all like, man, they're like talking to their loved ones like, man, I don't want this to end, but also I love you. And he's all like, I got fucking 12 rings. This is, cool,
I think
but
they
also
went down because they had as much fog out there as you've just put into our studio right now with your fucking Mamba mentality over there.
it was rest in peace.
Yeah.
Is for him.
Do you think maybe they knew that something was going to happen and they were arguing over who gets the parachute? And someone other than Kobe wanted it, and that's what happened. That's why no one survived.
Do you think they said Kobe, you should have it. You should. Obviously you're Kobe, and he's like, no, but you've made a good life.
That's a horrible Kobe.
I like to imagine that Kobe said Kobe should get it, and the pilot said his daughter should get it, and that's where the argument came up. Yeah, and he's like, I'm a GOAT. I'm the legend. And then they're like, it's your daughter.
They're like top 10, really. You're not the GOAT.
They're like Jordan.
Jordan, LeBron.
Who's that white guy?
What if it was the day that the music died, where it was like Buddy Holiday and the Big Bopper and all these people.
Buddy Holly.
Yeah,
Buddy Holly.
Buddy
Yeah,
Holiday.
Billie
That's a porn
Holiday.
star
Billie
name, I
Holiday.
think.
Buddy
yeah.
Holiday's a porn star.
Yeah.
You're okay. So
That's my porn star name.
is
So
it true you're a twin?
I am.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you feel it when your sister's having sex? Let me give you an example. So when I'm fucking your
not
sister,
now.
does
Yes.
your ass hurt? Because
Yes.
hers does.
Yes.
Okay, you both feel it?
It does. Mm-hmm.
You have a twin sister?
I do.
Oh, nice. Me too.
And a lot of times when people say oh, she must have gotten all the looks, and then I'll say, yeah, she did, but I got all the tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's the same for me and my twin sister, because she's like 100 pounds. Like that's it. Yeah. Very skinny.
So you got all the tits too.
Yeah. In comparison, definitely, I've got all
Right.
of them.
And I assume you got the bigger dick.
I hope so. I don't know. I've never seen it, but she
Never
might
asked,
be. Yeah.
Never asked for confirmation.
No.
Yeah.
I always wanted a brother.
One time when me and her were little, like probably 4 or 5, we going through those phases where you're try to role play and do other things.
Wow, kinky.
Wait,
Yeah,
I was gonna say this.
Hal Lannister.
Yeah, I was gonna say very, very Game of Thrones of you. We came out of this world together. We're gonna leave it together.
Exactly.
Is her beard as thick as yours?
It is.
Okay,
It
good.
is. She's got more hair though on top.
Yeah.
So when we one time we were like, what if we thought we were identical twins? So we would dress up. So I put on her dresses and she put on my pants and jeans.
Gender role experimentation.
Yeah, we just switched clothes just to pretend. And when my sister walked out, in my clothes, my parents were totally like, "Oh wow, that's so funny, Daryl. That seems to be. What are you doing here?" They totally like played into it and acted like. And then as soon as they saw me walk out in the dress, they were like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Get out of that dress!" Like Daryl, no.
Parents. This is a perfect time for this.
Yes.
Segues perfectly.
Great.
Are your kids cross-dressing? Did you just find that out? Take down a bottle of Purple Moon. Purple Moon.
I do like Purple Moon. Is that like a purple full moon or like a purple half moon?
Crescent moon, maybe.
Yeah,
it's a
like a
crescent
waxing or a waning.
Yeah, it's I don't fucking date Wiccans, so I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
You know, this guy is very hip on the religious culture, though. Wiccans, Amish,
How many
Catholic.
witches have you dated in your life?
Probably 4 at least.
Humble
All right,
flex.
is this the comic who dated a homeless witch? Or
No.
this isn't him? This isn't him?
Not that guy.
Oh,
I mean, she wasn't homeless at the time.
Yeah.
that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
She could be a witch, but she couldn't make up a home.
Exactly.
That's a bad. She's got shitty magical powers.
I mean, is it nice dating a witch? Because you could slip in bitch and just be like, no, I said witch.
Right,
Is that
right,
like the
right.
that's the goo?
Are you allowed to call them witches to their face? Do they have something they
Oh.
they refer?
They like the Wiccan.
The
Wiccan?
I'm Wiccan.
What if you call them a mage?
Yeah.
How does that?
Ah, right. No, I haven't called him mage. I thought mage was like a dude thing.
Yeah.
I think there can be female. I think it's a gender neutral.
I didn't know that.
Kind of like it flows like you as children, you and your sister. It just flows in and out.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but in most of the mangas I read, because I'm a nerd, as we've already seen,
Yeah, clearly.
they call women mages too. They're not like, and she's a Wiccan. Yeah.
I also heard that wench was a good thing.
A wench.
Yeah, like people don't want to be called wenches now, but back in the day, wench was a good thing.
Back in the day, you wanted to be a wench. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't.
You seem
but I mean, like,
you look like this would be accurate coming out of your mouth. You look like you would know this fact. So I don't want to argue with you because you look like you. How
Right.
much Dungeons
It
and
looks like
Dragons did you play?
he learned this from a Renaissance fair. I was gonna
Right,
say,
yeah.
yeah. Like you're almost. It's like you take off this shirt and you put on a leather one and you're there. You're in the Renaissance
I
fair.
do have a leather bodice underneath this. Very nice.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know it's a bodice. That's
Yeah,
how I see.
exactly.
Clean
My
your heating
no
contest.
joke. My sister got married at a Ren fair.
Oh, really?
I believe that.
Yeah.
100%.
That
Like,
was
it
not
didn't even
shocking at
hesitate
all.
in my brain. It went naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally. That
If you would have
makes
been like, she got married in a church, I would have been like, wait a minute, that doesn't.
Yeah.
This doesn't track with Amish.
Now, did she marry a guy?
She did. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
If
yeah.
she would have married a goat. I
Wait,
wouldn't
it
ask.
wasn't you, just to confirm.
No.
It was not me.
Okay.
But you did a dry
But I
run when
did
you were
try.
7.
She
Yeah.
did. I did not.
A rehearsal.
Did you prima nocta it or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Get there early.
I did not. Make the cut. Like we were both like fighting.
By cuts, you mean vagina? Like, what do
Yes.
you it's a slang for it. I don't know if that's what you're referencing, your sister's vagina.
We fought in battle. We had maces. We had fencing.
Well, she had mace. And you didn't blind you.
She
It
did
just-
have mace.
Yeah, she just sprayed it in your eyes.
And then at the end of this, a wedding happened.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was very romantic. Also, kind of on the border of incest.
Yeah, I get it.
Renaissance food served as well.
Yes, there was giant turkey legs. They
Nice.
called them turkey legs.
I've never had one of those.
Yeah.
Is it good?
They're all right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many calories is in that?
It's keto. It's fine. Yeah.
I've heard, cheese, meat, it's all good as long as you say you're doing keto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever
exactly.
you want, just say it's keto.
Also, I found it funny because my brother-in-law asked my dad for his my sister's hand in marriage
Oh, okay.
in Old English. Like he was totally saying,
Wait.
doth me
Naturally?
have your
Oh.
Yeah.
your daughter's hand in marriage,
Yeah.
please?
The most accurate part about that whole statement was it was funny to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole
found it
time
funny.
he's saying it, and I'm like, do you believe this guy?
Did
What
Does
do your
anybody
parents
else?
think when
did
they
he bring a
realize
goat
their
though,
daughter-
like the
Yeah.
old English
Did he give her
style?
a
Yeah.
cow
Did he
and-
offer any
He
compensation?
didn't even offer a
Hens?
dowry. No,
Wow.
he did not even give her like a goat or some sort of
When this
land.
Was he looking for the key to the chastity belt, or what's the
Yeah,
what was
he
up with
was.
this?
Now, when this happens, do your parents just say, "She's got to marry somebody"? Like, what's going through their head? What are they, we got to sell her now
I
before
guess
she's
it's
older.
one of those things. Like, what are they gonna say? Like, no. Like,
Yes. If somebody comes up and asks for your daughter's hand, yeah, Monsieur Williams.
May I have your hand in the marriage, fine maiden?
Mr. Williams, lend me your ear if we be friends. Like, you're gonna fucking kick him in the chest, and you go, no, this is Sparta, and you kick him in his chest.
I was looking at my dad at the time and was like, really?
Where's
you're
your inner
You're not gonna say no to this?
Stab him.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. He doesn't want a rejection. He wants a stabbing. You stab him with the turkey leg.
Did he show the ring to your dad, or
was the
that
ring made of fucking yarn?
He didn't have the ring yet?
He didn't even have the ring yet.
Wow.
No.
What a schmuck.
Yeah.
She is
exactly.
for marrying him, right?
Exactly.
How long have they been married?
I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
now.
wow.
It's only because there's no divorce in the old times.
Yeah, right.
This
Exactly.
this is pre-lawyers.
Yeah, I was going to say, in the old times, only the man can divorce a woman, not the other way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In the old times, a man can't rape his wife. It's called sex. It's weird. We came from weird rules.
I can't rape her with a codpiece on.
Yeah.
Well, and that's not cancel culture worthy because it's just historically accurate.
That's
you know what I mean?
historically accurate. You
Look
wanna be
through
mad,
the
yeah.
history books. Like, I was watching a comic the other day talking about slavery in America, and then a heckler in the audience was like, every culture in history's had slaves. And it was like, wow, that really took the wind out of that guy's sails.
Yeah.
Like, historically speaking, everyone's been a slave at one point.
That's dropping some facts, heat, some content.
Exactly.
Okay, I got another. This is lame.
More like Taco Supreme. It's a huge seeds, double flavor in collaboration with Taco Bell. And here's the thing, if you want a Taco Supreme, you don't have to go out late at night anymore. You can have these in your cupboard.
Holy shit.
Made
Yum,
by
yum.
Biggs. You know what Biggs is?
Fuck
it's
yeah.
the big dick people.
I would totally eat that right now.
I don't get
You
though.
can't, though.
The thing that I don't understand about this advertisement, I guess they're trying to make it look like a Taco Supreme. But do
is.
you want lettuce in your sunflower seeds?
No.
Like, that doesn't look like a topping I want them to be moving the flavor for.
Yo, but maybe it's like Violet and Willy Wonka. Maybe they got all that flavor.
And do you
they
really
use
think
taste
that
the
if you
lettuce.
eat those, you're going to really taste the tomato or
What if
lettuce?
you
Like,
do?
you're not going to be like, this is so great. It
What
totally.
wizardry is that, Merlin?
I haven't tried this one, but I tried a chip version. It wasn't a specific taco. It was just like, it looked like a white mom's homemade taco, if that makes sense. And they nailed it pretty head on. It was kind of weird. I'm not going to lie.
All
That
you
they
have to
like.
do that is sprinkle Mexican seasoning because they have a very
And that's
racist
it, yeah,
seasoning called
yeah.
Mexican.
So one time, I used to do some taste testing for Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Because the headquarters is not far from here.
We can Taco Tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I have a Taco Grande Bell in my stomach.
Bung!
But no, so I was doing a bunch of taste testing, and one time I was tasting, some whatever gordita crunch, whatever, and the person that was running the taste test was super cute, super affable, super friendly.
Nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy, definitely. Huge rack, definitely nice rack, and she was
Also trans fluid.
yeah, definitely. Probably, I say she, but I don't want to presume gender.
Yeah.
Could have been they, whatever.
They.
So they were hanging out, super friendly.
Were they Latinx?
Yes, they actually were.
Okay. I'm in your head right now.
I learned that from the Fluffy
And,
Show, Latinx.
And I was like thinking, are your nipples caliente or is it just mild?
Yeah.
But
That
regardless.
joke's a salsa rojo because we hope you stop. Sorry.
Muy caliente.
But that's the thing. So she was being super friendly, and I was like, is this girl flirting
needs
with me?
papers,
Is she
yeah.
into me? And then I'm trying to hit her up, and at the end of the taste test, I'm like, hey, so is it cool to call you sometime or whatever? And she's like, no. You're she totally was like, you're taking a Taco Bell taste test. I'm not gonna date a guy that's doing Taco Bell taste tests. No,
You should have looked at her and be like, bitch, you handing out Taco Bell taste tests. You are much better than me. We're in the same room, ho.
She's like, I'm gonna date a guy that works at Taco Bell but doesn't get free food and money from Taco Bell.
the guy who works there but doesn't eat Taco Bell. That's
yeah,
what
exactly.
she's like. While this was all going on, it did bring up an interesting question in my mind. You think like 50 years from now, some dude's gonna ask for a girl's hand in marriage, and the dad's gonna respond with like, "Don't gender, like label my son or whatever," and then the
That's
guy,
my boy.
Yeah, exactly.
that's his job or them or they. That sounds like an interesting time. I can't wait for that to happen.
It is interesting though that like, when you're getting free food from Taco Bell, you're still trying to like play some game. Like you're still like, hey, what's going on, ladies? Yeah, I'm getting free Taco Bell, but also, what are you doing later?
This sounds like the diary of a desperate man.
Well, I was gonna say, I know I've been on the receiving end of that before, where it's like a woman's hitting on me while I'm working, and it's like, it's my job at Jamba Juice to be friendly to you. I'm not being friendly because I'm like, let me hit that. I'm being friendly because someone is in the back being like, you smile, and you ask her if she had a good day.
I was on a flight recently, and this stewardess was a 20-something beautiful Puerto Rican woman,
And that's a double a 10.
double a 10. Yeah, that's a vente, as they say in Spanish. Okay, so she ends up, I'm at the back of the plane just trying to get a nap, and every fucking single guy in the plane came back when the bathroom had somebody go in it. Somebody just ran back like, oh, guess I'll wait in line. It's like, there's two, dickhead. And they're like, oh, I gotta wait. And they tried to shoot their shot with her. It's like, what goes through somebody's head that's like, I have this 30-second window, and ABC, I'm always closing. I'm always closing. You miss all the shots you don't take. It's like, oh, and then you go to jail for some of the ones you do. So.
Well, I feel bad for women because once I got hit on by a gay dude, and that was very, very creepy. Like it was like, no, I'm not interested. I was being very nice, like women are, and then it was like, how do you know you don't like your dick being sucked by a man if you've never had it done? And I'm like, woo! And I mean, I don't have the answer to that question, but it's like something I'm pretty sure I don't like, you know?
Yeah, the thing is about like those types of situations is that like if it was a bar situation and I was like standing waiting for to get into the bathroom and I shot my shot and it didn't work, that'd be fine. But like I can go,
wait. She's got a full bladder, and you're like, now's the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Capitalize.
Exactly.
Okay. I want
but even if it doesn't,
he likes
work,
them on edge.
Like,
At
I
work,
could
minimum
leave the
wage,
bar.
yeah.
I could like somehow like get out of that
they're hoping you do.
situation.
Did you keep going back for samples at Taco Bell? So you had to keep seeing her like, hey.
Or like also like in an airplane, it's like once I shoot my shot and she rejects me, I got another 12 hours.
She
in that
can't
flight.
reject
like,
you. She can't reject you because she has to be nice because Southwest will fire her.
Right,
She looks at you and
exactly.
goes, ew, you're gross.
Well, isn't it weird that that's like a company policy now that like someone's being a creep to you and you can't be like, leave me alone. You have to be like, have a great day.
Oh, sir, we're going to need you to take your seat. We're running into a little bit of turbulence, mainly this conversation.
Or you have to do that like awkward laugh. Like,
that was
they're
going
joking.
in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't
I
want to
just-
date me? What's up with those peanuts now?
Yeah.
You just want to give me those?
I just sat on the back like an old Al Michaels and was just like, another guy coming up, swing and a miss. Yeah, I was just in there.
Oh, that would be a good heckle, just going off on them.
You just heard some of the lines and you were like, oh yeah. I think a guy really came in and was like, what do you do besides this? Like he caught himself and he went, besides this. You're stupid. Turn around and go.
Have you been watching The Pickup Artist? Is that what's going on here?
Right. You got to neg them.
Well,
Break eye contact, make physical contact, really be the aggressor. They like a dominant male.
they like guys waiting in line on the airplane bathroom. That's like a go-to. Stewardess or like, it's like a hot and bothered thing.
Don't forget to put on that fluffy top hat and goggles. They really like that.
If you go to the back of the plane, there's nowhere for her to leave, so she's trapped. And you're like,
Between you and a guy shitting.
you're like, this is kind of getting a little rapey here. I don't know. So now we have a good segment. We're gonna give you some motivational speaking from
sweet.
Able to Able.
All right, so let's start with this. What's going wrong in your life, Pumpkin?
Besides everything.
Yeah, besides what I can see
I
on
got
your
some
fucking
dating
face.
woes.
Yeah? Bad in the bedroom? What's going on? Not delivering? Kingpin?
Well, mainly it's been
You.
like online dating, but they don't want to go into like IRL dating.
Oh, because they see your face?
Yeah, that
Okay.
mainly
Do you
that.
share? Do you share the picture?
Yeah.
Is your avatar a ghost?
It's yes, it's me doing stand up, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
I was gonna ask if that was what you had.
Yeah, exactly.
The classic on stage picture. So it's like I am somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
lied to them twice. I'm
I'm
somebody
doing
and I'm
comedy,
funny.
and they're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, and then they like just seeing how funny you are when they realize swing and a miss.
How funny you are, yeah. And as my uncle used to say, looks aren't everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got some great advice for you.
Okay,
you know what
cool,
you do?
cool.
All right, you get off the fucking dating apps.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you go into Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You find a girl working that late shift.
Okay.
A little
The
bit
fourth
of sadness, fourth meal.
Yeah.
A little bit of sadness, a little bit of desperation. She hasn't seen a dick all year because of COVID, right? You have these advantages in your favor. She's been behaving. You have not. You're ready for the game. She isn't. You step up. You talk to her, and you throw her that sweet, sweet game.
Yes.
You threw it that other Taco Bell lady. You're gonna miss with her too. But I'm just giving you. Get out there.
Yeah.
Get rejected in person. It'll help you at comedy.
You're so right. You're so right.
I like that advice. Get rejected in person, it'll help you in comedy. That's a good. It's a lot of rejection in comedy.
I
I've
mean,
heard.
even if you don't like succeed, you will at least get a good story for some bits later.
Yeah, yeah. She looked at me and she said, "What in the holy fuck? You look like an auto mechanic, yet there's no grease underneath your fingernails."
Yeah, I heard once it's 80% for the experience, 20% for the story. That's why you
Right,
do
right.
everything.
What's the longest distance that you've traveled for pussy?
It's under 30 minutes.
Under 30 minutes,
Yeah.
like a pizza.
Yes, exactly. If it's outside of the county, it has to be very close to the county line. Yeah, yeah.
I better be in a relationship with it if it's outside of 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I when you're able, pussy comes to you. I don't actually fuck women. I only
Women get fucked by him.
No,
Fuck
I
dudes?
fuck myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm asexual, able sexual.
Cool, cool,
You
cool.
can only
cool.
fuck me if you're able.
What about you? What's the longest?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
how far have you driven? Days?
I know
Sailed?
I know
I
someone
mean,
who drove to Northern California to have sex with one of his friend's girlfriends.
And they'd be more interesting than you.
I flew to Ohio once to
Oh.
get laid.
You should, though. You look like you should fly to Ohio.
Yeah, I
anyway.
did.
Did you pay her?
How
I
was
didn't
it?
pay her. I mean, I paid for the flight. I mean, I did all that.
Yeah, yeah.
In the hotel room, or you stayed at her place?
I stayed at her place.
Oh, that's a plus.
Ooh, whose place was it really? Who was she renting from?
It probably was her daddy's or some
Okay.
sort of like, whoever.
Daddy, if you
yeah,
will.
exactly.
Okay.
I didn't ask who was paying for the rent or who was on the lease.
How did this happen?
We met online. And then we
You
decided.
said you're a stone's throw away.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, oh wow, you're in Ohio. Cool, cool.
Ohio? Where's Ohio?
Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah, Ohio.
Yeah.
Because when I saw her picture, I was like, whoa, I'm gonna hit that Ohio.
And she thinks you're a comic from California because she saw your picture.
Yeah, exactly. She
So you
saw me
already-
hold the
Well,
microphone. She's
and
like,
his bio.
In his bio,
yeah,
says
yeah, yeah.
comic.
She definitely thought
So you
I
know
was
it's
famous.
verified, Yes.
But how did you meet said woman? Like,
Um,
where
online.
did you guys? What dating
Yeah,
app?
well,
though?
we're online.
Oh,
Huh?
right,
Because if you're on a dating app, that means you had to put your nationwide to get that
That's
far
right,
out.
that's
What are you,
right.
AT&T? You cover all 50 states.
Yeah. Can
I
you hear
will.
me now?
It was an app called Stereo.
It was on
Okay.
stereo?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. Plug to stereo,
So-
guys. You can too get laid 45,000 miles away too.
So just to confirm, that was recent then, because stereo is kind of a new app?
It's been out since August.
Why not just get a hooker locally and
That's
save about
true. I
$200?
probably should have. In
How
retrospect,
much was the flight?
like
Approx?
like 150
Round
way?
trip? That's not
Round
it's
trip.
Ohio. It's Ohio.
Oh, wow.
round trip. 150. Yeah.
Wow. Where was she? Akron?
No, Cincinnati.
Mm.
The Queen City.
Yeah.
Was she beautiful?
I mean, her pictures were good.
So she catfished you a bit?
A little bit.
What was the problem? Be honest. She's not here. She's not going to watch this.
I'm not gonna lie.
She can't defend herself.
I mean,
Be a bully.
I don't want to be pejorative or mean, but I
misogynist.
feel like I'm into plus size women.
Okay, but she was double plus.
Yes.
I got it.
Mm.
You were
Like,
looking for an offensive
I was looking
guard. She was a
for
tackle.
yes. I mean, I was looking for like same weight as me, and she was double the weight.
Put it in the nerdiest context you can. Like I just put it in the context for all the
okay,
human
okay.
beings out
So
there.
like,
Nerdiest
Give me
concept.
some nerd context.
I was looking for like
I don't want to get this reference.
He was looking
Like
for
Zool.
Hermione, and he got a Hagrid.
Like I
Get
was
that
looking for
reference.
like Zool from like
Of
Ghostbusters.
course, I get that reference to it.
and I
want
got
nerdy.
like a Stay Puff.
No, I want something like I was looking from a Gargamite, and I got a fucking Slagotite.
Right,
You know, so I want some shit I don't know what it is. I want some shit that like,
I was looking for a donkey and I got a Shrek.
okay, like everybody knows. The homeless person we bought this from knows what that is. Okay, and they haven't had a TV since '86.
well, this is a good segue to
Who is it?
more like who's a what's it. That's right. It's a candy bar from the makers of Whatchamacallit.
Like, get
They're
this out of
coming
the
with
way.
their new candy. It's named by Lisa M. It's kind of sad that they didn't
Holy
put her
shit,
full
who's
last.
Lisa M?
I don't know. They
None
didn't
of
put her
your
last
fucking
name.
business, Daryl.
How rude. You know what I mean? She gets no credit. It's a chocolate crisp and peanut butter candy bar. Wow.
Can I eat that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you can.
Sweet, thank
fuck
you.
yeah, we wanna
Exactly.
watch you
On
eat. Come
on screen,
eat it.
watch. This
Please.
is. Can you make sounds too while you eat it, like you're enjoying
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Like Kevin from the. Oh wait, you don't know that guy. Well,
What's it taste like?
Oh man,
Well, don't oversell. Give us a real.
Here, wait.
it's like an orgasm in my mouth, and everybody's invited.
I feel like you're lying to me right now. I don't feel like I don't feel like it tastes like cum.
I used one of my cards out of order, so while you're eating that, say this one again, and then I'll do the real.
This is lame.
More like maybe I destroyed the game. The Air Jordan 1 mids.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Air Jordan is sponsoring us, just like his son.
Holy
Who
shit.
backdoored a bunch of trophy rooms. That's right. Do you know his son got a collab from Jordan, right?
Michael Jordan's son?
Yeah, I forgot his name because he's
It's
nobody.
not Michael Jordan
Jeffrey.
Jr.
No. And he got a collab.
This is actually legit.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Whatchamacallit are good, so I figured it was good.
Just put it in your mouth and shut up.
And he sold a bunch of the shoes that he was supposed to sell at his store back doors for 1,000 instead of retail, which is 180. So he got
Are you fingering the bag right
1,200 pairs.
I am.
now? What was that?
He made like 12 million. It was crazy. Oh wow.
Treating it like Ohio.
Well, this is another thing I was gonna say. Your dating life would improve, I think, if you weren't gay,
That's true.
because you would be a good bear or otter.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
From my understanding, the bear is generating power from the back, and the otter is generating power from the bottom. The otters are power
underneath.
bottom.
Oh, I see. I see. I see.
Speaking of wild weekends, Afrin, did you do cocaine all week at your granddad's funeral and you're a little backed up? Afrin clears you right up.
Wait, is that supposed to make me shit or?
No, it's for your nose.
Oh,
It clears out the
that's
cocaine,
what's
the
back.
rusty pipes.
Gotcha. I thought it was my
The
back-
cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta stay awake. Never know when he's gonna kick the bucket.
You done cocaine before?
Yes,
You like it? It's good.
I have. Yeah, it's a hell of a drug. It's death.
It's a what? I'm sorry, you're choking on your food.
It's a hell of a drug.
okay.
It's definitely dope. In the words
like,
of,
like legal dope, like drugs.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely dope.
I mean, me and my girlfriend, for like
Okay,
6
JC.
weeks, like did it every weekend. We were like those weekend warriors, and we would definitely just do it and just be so high from like Friday to Sunday,
yeah,
just constantly up.
yeah.
And we'd just be talking about, like, you know what we need to do? We need to make a sports bar where we can watch TV from the toilet.
Oh, really? Like you've never been interested?
It's kind of like
Yeah.
a high thought, just
Yeah.
worse.
Exactly.
What's a high thought you think is worth sharing with people? Like, this is mine. And it helps if you're high. So I believe that's going on right now. So we're good. What if water was the like most potent smell in the world, and normal smell was water, and we don't know what normal smells like, because everything to be cleaned we wash with water.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not.
Some wild shit.
Yeah. So like, this all reeks of water in here, and we just
Whoa.
don't know it because we're used to it.
Wrap that around your
Yeah.
sticky beard.
Crazy. It helps if you're high. So if you're not high, get high, rewind it, watch that again.
Run it back, as the kids say.
Run it back. Yeah. That's where you take it in the back door.
You know that, you little otter bitch.
Yeah. That's right. Power bottom.
Vroom.
I think that's a good name for a bottom. You know what I mean? Because normally it's
Power
like,
bottom.
yeah, the giver seems like the person in control, but power bottom makes it feel like you're in control.
Yeah, it feels like you're lower middle class, but you occasionally strike.
Right.
Kinda
I've
let
been
them
a
know.
power bottom a few times.
You absolutely are.
You've been a power. Oh, okay. butt stuff? Has a girl ever done butt stuff to you?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay. Good,
No
bad. You
hesitation.
don't like it?
How
Like
much
it?
cocaine on the weekend? Got to.
I mean, I like it, but here's the weird thing that I like.
Ooh.
The times that she's told me, like, hey, I'm going to stick my finger up your ass before she does it, I'm like, don't do that. But then the times that she's done it and didn't ask and then just surprised me with it right as I was about to come, she's, oh man, that fucking...
Set you to the new
So
level.
it's not like a full-time thing. You just do it right when you're about to come?
Yeah, right.
Does she make you suck her finger afterwards, like a power play?
Wait, so is it kind of like a porn because you're like, I'm about to come, and she knows, or she just knows your body?
No, I think she knows. Like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I didn't have to tell her I'm about to come. She was just like, oh, I'm feeling it. His dick's getting a little bigger. I'm
Engorged.
I'm feeling the vein. And then you're like, oh, and then as soon as you're saying it, she's like, yep.
Little Dizzy Gillespie.
Just one finger, two fingers? What's the...
Just one, yeah. I mean,
You're
I'm
not
not
ambitious?
like fucking like a frat woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have the beard.
You don't...
on.
Yeah, you don't get the whole fist or something? Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, who wants like a whole fist up their ass?
I just couldn't imagine
Your
it
sister.
feeling good. Like, I thought the good part of shitting was that it's leaving your body. I feel like going the opposite way would hurt.
Right. But it's all about that, like, tickling the prostate.
Was she a nurse?
I've heard...
She was.
A college dropout, close to being a nurse.
Yeah, I mean, she
Pretty
said
close.
she was a nurse.
Yeah.
That's how you know your friends are into butt stuff, because their girlfriend gives you the spiel. It's like, the prostate's the only way a male can orgasm or whatever. And I'm like, someone talked you into this. I know that you didn't Google this yourself.
So what's your reaction the next morning you wake up? Do you have the first time? Do you have any, besides putting your fingers in your mouth, do you have any moment where you're like, I'm sort of gay?
No, because at this, like, I've never thought anything is gay if I'm doing it with a woman. You know?
So, like,
So
if
she has
she's-
a strap on.
yeah.
I don't mean to.
That's what. No, that's exactly.
I know. That's
you
what
beat me
that's
to the
what
corner there.
They were thinking.
Yeah,
If
everyone
she has a
was
strap
thinking.
on, and she makes you call her Charles,
Yeah.
and she has her beard on,
Yeah.
and she makes you shave your beard off.
Yeah.
It's not gay.
No.
It's not even bi.
No.
Is that even bi curious?
I mean, it's a little bi-curious, I
think you
guess.
bi-had your
Like,
answer.
It's kind of like, on the Kinsey scale of, like, 0 to 7, like, it might be, like, a 2 or
a
something.
6,
Yeah. Or 6, yeah.
kinda.
Depending on how big his dick is.
I mean,
Hers. Yeah. So
Or-
you've
or
already
the
you're already
strap-on,
role
yeah.
playing. See you
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
that's the scary part about this whole gender neutrality thing for me, because I don't want to get to the point where someone's like, you're weird for thinking that that's not okay or whatever.
Right,
like, because
right,
then it's
right.
like normal to get stuff in your butt or whatever, and I don't want stuff in my butt. That's
Right,
ladies,
right.
if you're watching, don't put something in my butt.
George King likes
Yeah.
no ass
No
play. That is
ass
a
play.
fact.
Sorry.
That's the thing is, like, it's to each his own. There's no judgment.
Exactly.
No, there's judgment. That's not
Well,
true.
yeah.
Shut up. No judgment. You lie.
Judgment's the best part of living.
You got dressed today and you judged yourself.
I did.
Like,
Thank
if,
you.
if there was no
That's a lie.
judgment, would you even want to live? Like, isn't the best part of your days just ripping into someone?
It does feel like a little good, like, oh, I'm naughty. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't have this girl put up this dildo on my ass.
Oh, I thought we were talking shit about someone. I didn't know we were back to the butt stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
yeah.
back to the butt stuff. Full circle with you, if I may.
You do like butt stuff, so
Yeah.
on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you put it? Like,
In
let's
the butt.
say
Yeah.
your best jizzing or orgasm is a 10. Where does butt stuff land on it?
I'd say probably like at least a 7 or an 8.
all right.
So it's not
Yeah.
worth it for your man for
I
your
mean,
masculinity.
it's in the right time and place, you know. Like,
but
are
only
you?
a 7?
Yeah, you guys doing like 69s? Are you guys doing like crazy like skydiving, fucking and whatnot every day? No,
No.
it's like one of those like the right time and place. Sure, I'm in Vegas. I'll do a little butt stuff. But
What about a rusty trombone?
Yeah.
You know what that one is?
No.
It's where they're tossing your salad and they're jerking you off. It's like they're playing a rusty trombone.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you ever get that? Did you ever get the back
You know,
play?
I'm actually not really into a lot of like the mouth on the ass, like, to be honest.
Either direction?
Um,
Two-way street?
I don't mind putting like some mouth on the ass,
Okay.
but like I don't need it
Could you
on
back
mine.
up away from the mic, please?
Sorry.
Just with that ass-eating mouth, we just don't want it.
Wait, can I talk about the ass a little bit more?
Yeah. I mean, ass eating's all right if you're a pig in prison, I guess.
Right.
Well, we are to another section now. It's called past tense.
Woo!
Yeah.
We talking about the ass
It's kind of
still?
like a fortune telling thing.
Okay.
Besides, Abel will get into it here for you.
Instead of telling you your future, I will tell you your past, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, by looking at you, sir, you look like you had a sneaky uncle. Unfortunately for you, it wasn't the rich one. Sir,
yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
You're so right.
do you own a mirror?
Yes,
Okay, so you picked that outfit out.
I did.
Okay, besides the Walmart shirt, was it on clearance? Is clearance your favorite brand?
This is all actually given to me, like in gifts.
And do you know why it was given it to you?
No.
Okay.
'Cause
As I
he
reach
looks like
into
a
your
homeless
past
man.
tense, George King knows it. You come out appearing like a homeless person. We want to give you things.
Yeah.
Like we thought you were in the office. We saw you walking by. You're like, oh, I'm a comic. See, I have a picture of me in my dating app with me holding a mic. And so we allowed you on here. Past tense, you always look and smell like a homeless person.
Yes.
Theretofore, people give you things.
Well, that Taco Bell story reads way differently now, thinking of him as a homeless
100%.
man. It's like some woman just gave you food on the street corner,
AKA
and then you were
took out
like,
the
you want to go
trash.
out on a date?
10 a.m. trash run, and you were hitting on her every morning. Like, I'm here to sample the chimichangas.
You're worse than
That's
the
fucking
homeless
great.
guy that, like, I feel messed up saying this, but it's like you give them $5, and then they want to shake your hand, and you're like, I don't want to shake your hand.
I'm giving you $5
like,
to go away.
Yeah. Like, I know you're excited, but
Yeah.
I'm going to do it because you're a person, but I'm going to want to cut this hand off right afterwards. Yeah.
You look like the type of person, past tense, I'm getting a read. You're the type of person who went out with friends and had to pay a hooker extra for what you did to her.
You're so right. You're
I know.
so right.
I can see
You're
it.
so right.
I dip into your brain. I dip into your past.
We went. I literally went to Tijuana once when I was 18 with a
giving us
bunch of
the
my
backstory.
friends, and we went to go get my friend laid, and
Why didn't you just fuck him? You're gay.
Get fucked by him either way.
In retrospect, I would have rather have taken the $20.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was negotiating for this hooker to fuck my friend, she
Was he not bilingual?
Oh, hookers are... You can haggle with hookers? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay.
Yeah,
You better
you can.
haggle with a hooker.
yeah, you're never gonna just like take like just market value.
When you go to a fish place, you don't pay market price.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You have to haggle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Market price is there so you can haggle.
I hate haggling. It's the worst.
Yeah, but
I
also
hate stinky salmon, and I'm not paying overcharge for
you
it.
have to do it, or
That's
they're
good
gonna,
for the women
they're gonna
and
think
the-
you're a sucker if you don't.
Yeah, they're gonna get you extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ordered some stuff from China the other day, and then they sent me an email after I ordered it, like, just to make sure you haggled with them. And then I was like, fuck! I didn't haggle with them. And they're like, always haggle.
Yeah,
See,
you should have.
The little boy's still getting shipped. Though,
Yeah,
so
yeah, of course.
So you're saying you're in Tijuana.
So
You're
and then
haggling. Is she
and
speaking English or Spanish?
Yeah, she's speaking like English.
So why can't your friend communicate for himself? Is he too much of a pussy?
He is a little bit of a pussy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to Tijuana to get a stripper to fuck him. That's like the... You can't talk to women.
So
It's a
like
weak flex.
Rashesh
she
from
was
How I
all
Met
like
Your Mother.
initially like she was like 60, and then I was like,
Oh, $60, not 60 years old.
yeah,
Okay,
60.
keep going.
And then I was like, oh, that's a little high. And she's like, okay, how about 40? And I was like, okay, 40 sounds good. And then
it
after
down
I
to
gave her
25.
40, she was like, I would have gone down to 20.
You take it right down to 25. You break her labias
Yep.
right in front of her. You say, I will go down the street and get
Yep.
another one of you that looks just like you, and I'll tell her to use your name when
Exactly.
I fuck her
Exactly.
because you are meat.
Well,
And did it feel? I did feel a little dumb. Like, oh man, I could have like paid half of this. Oh god.
Yeah,
damn.
or
they
you
don't
could have
care.
fucked her too. Like, you could have had
Yeah,
the double.
we could have had two of us. God damn.
Did you like my misogynist take on it?
I do like it.
Take him as just meat.
Flex it, man.
Well, I learned from an old boss who used to be a drug addict that if you're in a shady neighborhood and you're trying to buy Coke, you cut the zeros off of a 10 and put it on a 50. And then you go to someone and you ask for a smaller amount of weed, or not weed, but Coke, and then you flash them the 50 that you've made because they know they're getting you. And so they just take the money and they don't look at it, and then you take the Coke and leave, and then you never go back, and then you get to spend the 10 later too. Yeah.
Bling blow. Good way to get yourself killed. Good way to keep $10.
Right.
Oh yeah, he says
right.
you have to leave very quickly. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, he was stealing octane boosters to put gas in his car, so that's the kind of level you're at when you're doing that.
Right. Haven't gotten there yet.
Only Coke on a fun weekend, not every night. Well,
Guys, do you think it's time to call it?
more like whatchamacallit. That's right. The original, the best. You could actually eat this one too. Let me just read what's in it. With chocolate, peanut butter, flavored crisp, and caramel. What's the difference? Does this one just not have caramel?
Yeah. That shit was dope. I've never had that before. Whatchamacallit is also great.
You want it?
Yeah.
You want it?
It says this one's chunky and creamy. I think that one just doesn't have the cream.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think this has the cream in it. Whatchamacallit isn't
Will it still
creamy.
be orgasmic if it doesn't have cream?
Yes.
Or will it be a dry run?
Yeah.
I love whatchamacallit, though. It's one of my favorite candy bars just because of the name alone. It's like...
I like it.
And it's like a mixture of all the best ones, too. It's like a Crunch Bar. It's a little bit of a
Yes.
Kit Kat, kind of.
Yes.
It's a little bit
Yes.
of peanut butter. It's great.
Kind of like how you're used to eating food out of the garbage, all mishmash together. That's really a medley.
Yeah.
This
Smorgasbord.
is like your dinner, just all in one, instead of getting the individual half
Yeah.
of peanut butter and jelly sandwich or Kit Kat.
And a shoelace.
It's like a penis in your ass.
Some you love.
I
Some you love
yeah,
really.
I can't agree with that because I don't know what it's like, but
When he's sitting there going, it's a penis in my ass, do you turn around and go, whatchamacallit? Like,
Yeah,
what is that word?
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah,
like
like,
that. Is that what you call your dick?
or is that when
Yeah.
you go, who's a what's it?
Yeah. Are you putting your whatchamacallit in your who's and what's it?
Yeah,
I
oh.
am.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like whatchamacallit is a better name because who's a what's it kind of sounds like I'm retarded or something.
Yeah.
Who's the
Right.
what's it?
Or
Right.
insensitive. Whatever.
I do think that there's a way to bring back the word retard.
Oh, I
Yeah, well,
hope
everyone
so.
just says it.
Like, yeah, like, obviously it's a bad word. We should never say it. But I feel like this is the way we can bring it back.
Hold on. It's a bad word if you're calling a mentally disabled
Yes.
person retarded. That makes you the world's biggest
Yes.
asshole.
Yes.
But I think it's like
But if I point out that beard is fucking retarded, and I mean you should stop its growth, that's good.
better.
I feel like
That's
it's
better.
it's like the gay that we never use negatively.
Right.
Like people would call gay people gay, and that was the negative way of using it instead of being like that shirt is gay.
Right.
That
But
shirt is definitely not gay.
no
That
one,
shirt is very
yeah,
Thank
straight.
you.
that's
Thank
straight.
you.
But no
Now,
one
your
ever
shirt.
used retard in that connotation. Like, or I guess some people was like Rayman is a retard.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's like the one of.
So how do you feel we can bring retard back?
Okay, so,
You know what I think?
yeah.
I want to hear you speak.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh well, and after that, can you, before I forget, tell us how animals can have consent?
Yeah. Also.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
okay.
Okay.
Get
Two-
back to the retard.
Two
Hold on.
big
You
big
know,
statements.
You know which one we went here?
Yeah.
We went the retard first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then the
And
animals.
the animal. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
Retard first.
Yeah. Yes.
Animal.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Go.
you know how like firefighters are really not they don't fight fires. They retard fires. They you know, the act of retarding is to negate or like to get rid of something. So instead of saying that they're firefighters, we call them fire retarders or retards for short.
Well, that's like the subway thing, right? It's like if it says something like if bread is retarded, like throw it out or something.
Yeah.
But it's like if it's not cooked all the way, or it means something different
Right.
than what you're used to seeing.
Right. So if we call like firefighters now retards, now who wouldn't want to be a retard? Everybody wants to be a firefighter. Everybody.
Flip the script.
Yeah, the firefighters are the best person ever. Like, who wouldn't want to say like, oh, my retard father is a hero?
So what do we call the retards?
We don't call them retards anymore.
Yeah.
We just call firefighters retards.
I believe you call them by their specific names. It's kind of like gender neutrality, where it's like whatever they have, you
Right.
name the disease. You
So
don't
now
name
now
the.
I get a fucking doctor degree.
But is it
Is
mental
that appropriate?
retardation an actual disease, or is that just a term they use to put on?
It's also called stand-up comedy.
Right. Well, there was a lot of words
It's a
that were like
byproduct.
meant like some sort of like slowness, like, you know, retards, nimrods, mongoloids.
Mongoloids is my favorite.
But
Yeah,
is it?
by far.
I'm googling this right now because mental retardation just sounds like the professional version, right?
Well, there's all these
Are
different
you
like.
not going to eat this?
No, eat it.
Give me that.
But there's this like it's all these different versions where it's like, retard is like semi on the spectrum, but like Nimrod or like dunce is like way further on the spectrum. So it's like all these different like markers. So all these.
Where
different,
are you on the spectrum?
I feel like I'm at least an idiot or
a dipshit. Is that on the spectrum?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
I'm perfection. Is that on the spectrum?
I think so.
I think so. Gotta be.
I think that's like
Gotta
kind
be.
of very low on the spectrum.
Low spectrum. Very low specter.
So when I looked up mental retardation, it says intellectually disabled is the new correct term.
Yeah.
The weird thing though is it says treatment can help. I didn't know that it was like
that's awesome.
like the yeah, but then it goes on to say this condition can't be cured. It's just weird that treatment can like help. I don't know.
It can help but not cure.
They're like, here's what
yoga.
we're doing. We're putting him on a bunch of what's that?
Ritalin.
No, I wasn't thinking Ritalin. It's people abuse it a lot.
Adderall.
It's like
Cocaine.
if you're tripping
Heroin.
bad, you take it.
Ah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's I've only did it once, but I just blacked out. I can't
DMT.
remember it. It's like a drug that makes you relax. It's
Ketamine.
no. It's like what they prescribe if you get nervous on airplanes. If you've heard that John Mulaney bit.
Dramamine.
Right, or Xanax. Or,
Xanax. There we go. Whew, I am retarded for sure with that one. But
He's on the
Xanax.
spectrum.
Yeah. Sorry. Or intellectually disabled.
Right. Right.
And the weird part is they say it presents before you're 18. So if you're like going under the radar till you're 18, I guess you're fine.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but what good is an insult if the person you're insulting doesn't get it?
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
You do want them to be offended.
That's part of it. Yeah. That's how I start off all the good jokes. If someone doesn't get offended by this, I'm out of here.
I'm
Nobody got offended?
intellectual. What are they called? Deficient?
Intellectually disabled.
Intellectually disabled?
I feel like that sounds worse than retard,
Sounds
right?
horrible.
Yeah.
Because retard,
It does.
Our intellect is
like
broken.
if you're like you're retarded, it just means you're stupid, kind of for a second. But intellectually disabled makes it sound like you are a fucking idiot.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah, there's no changing it.
Yeah.
Your current sick.
It's not like just this moment you were being dumb.
I mean, what if they called Rayman that in the movie though? They're like, he's intellectually disabled. It would be like, how can you count
ID.
cards? That doesn't make sense.
He's an IDer.
Okay, so you want to hear about the
The
pets with
consent. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
that's good because
Hold on,
we're
hold on.
almost at the end
Did
here.
did
So
we cover the first part?
I think so.
Okay.
So yeah, we call
cancel all of
firefighters
us?
retarded.
retards.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get that on board, everybody's
Yeah.
going to be like, dude, my dad was a hero. He was in 9/11. He was a retard. He was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
He died retarded.
Yeah, he died retardedly, and it was awesome.
That's good. Retardedly, I like that.
I think you got us all canceled. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in on this. I'm
Yeah.
putting my stamp of approval on this, just
Thank
like
you.
the Taco Bell chips.
Yes. Now, how can we get to have consensual
Okay.
bestiality?
So a lot of people want to fuck animals, clearly.
Oh,
It's a lot. By a lot. Put a percentage.
Let me-
Okay, maybe at least like what, 10, 12%?
let me just
that's
clarify
1 in
this
9.
now. I thought it was how animals could give consent to other animals. This is how animals can give consent to humans wanting to fuck
Exactly.
them.
Exactly.
This is okay. Keep going. This is way better. I like that he
Take-
has to
take-
get a
take
little
it.
high. Yeah. Before that, he's like, before I say
Okay.
this.
So, you know those like new buttons that are out with like animals, where like if there's like these buttons that animals can push.
You should use like more.
Okay. And
There's like that thing, like
You
that, like that.
Yeah.
animals, like
you like that, like.
This is a great listening for people too, I'm sure.
Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so there's those animal buttons that they can push, and it'll say, I want to be fed right now, or I want to be let outside, or whatever.
feed me, treat me.
Exactly.
Fuck
so
me.
why don't they have those buttons that just say "fuck me"?
Well, what
Or
if the
they
animal
push
hits
a button and they say "put your peanut butter in your dick,"
Here's
or
absolutely
whatever.
Because the first time the animal hits it wrong, you're already a sexual assaulter. He didn't mean to. She
Well,
didn't mean-
you have
Hey,
to obviously
Latin
condition them
X
in a
didn't
little
mean
bit.
to.
That's the thing. You condition them a little bit.
You
because,
break them.
Yeah, exactly. So when
Say
they
it.
push that button after a
Say
few
it
times,
like it's me. You
you
break
break
them.
them. You break them a
You
little
break
bit.
them in from behind.
Yeah.
If anyone's
Little
learning how to get
power
a
bottom.
prostitution
Exactly.
ring started, this
But
is a
then-
good.
after they push it a few times, if they don't want it, they're gonna be like,
they're
"Don't
not an
push
otter.
that button. You get fucked if you push that button. Anybody, don't push that button. You push that button, you get food. You push that button, you get it let outside. You push that button, he puts his dick in your ass. Don't do that.
So the first
Don't
couple
do that
times,
shit.
they are still getting raped.
a little bit.
unconsensually.
I mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
there's no
condition.
consent.
I mean, it's Pavlov. I mean,
Yeah. Either way,
But
your dick's
Pavlov fuck dogs?
he
Yeah.
did. He did.
drooling on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
rang a bell and
Okay.
then he fucked him.
So you have a horrible way to make retard fetch,
Right.
and you have an amazing way to
Fuck
rape
dogs.
animals
Yeah, exactly.
until you break in their spirit.
Well, I mean, you do it a couple times with them when they don't push that button. But
Do
if
you-
they do push that button,
do your animals walk
And-
around the house like seals, like no back legs, just dragging their?
I would love to see him on Shark Tank with
Yeah.
this idea, though.
Yeah.
Okay, sharks. I know what you're thinking. My dog needs a walk. My dog needs food. My dog needs let out. How about fuck me, master?
10% of the nation, 10 to 12% of people like fucking animals.
100% in Texas.
100% in Texas, 120 in Alabama. Have I got the idea for you? Cubes, you're gonna love this. Put this in any basketball arena.
shows a video of a dog pushing a button that says, "Please fuck me."
Yeah.
And then the guy just goes, "Mm."
Yeah. Mm. Well, you better enjoy it if you're fucking your dog. It's like giving your dog a treat. You got to make it fun for both of you. Like, who's a good boy?
Exactly.
Who's a good boy? Back that thing up. Back that thing up.
Would you?
It's just, here's the thing is that, like, we don't know if dogs want to be fucked because we don't know if they can give consent. But once we give them ability to give consent, maybe they will. Maybe they will give
Now
us.
you're speaking my language.
I don't know. My we used to have like a kind of big dog that was looked kind of like a German Shepherd and a bunch of two little ones.
You might get
And one
raped.
time the big dog got his dick stuck in the little one, and after that she didn't want to fuck him no more. They were stuck together for like 2 hours. It was actually
You
insane.
had to spray the hose on them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
or that didn't even work when we sprayed the hose on them.
Hello.
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird because I was like 10 at the
Slim
time,
fit.
so I didn't really
Yeah.
understand. But my
Yeah.
stepdad was like,
Yeah.
every time he pulls it out, it gets harder. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It feels good.
I know that
I mean-
problem.
I had a neighbor's dog that every time when we would pet his belly for like at least like a couple of minutes, it would literally shoot a load.
Should we get your neighbor on the podcast?
Wait,
Yeah.
like it would jizz?
It would jizz.
I've never seen a dog jizz. This is
blowing
blowing
my
my
Wait,
mind.
wait. How did you learn this more than once? It came on you. Are you sure you're not like...
And then he kept. This is
Like
how he
my
came up with
friend-
the dog fucking idea
Yeah.
because he was getting fucked by a dog.
He's like, dogs want to fuck. I rub this dog's belly every time. It comes to me, it rolls over on his
Red
back.
Rocket, Red
Yeah.
Rocket, Red Rocket.
Let's go, buddy. I mean, I'm rubbing his belly, also kissing his penis, but rubbing his belly. He just comes.
You would rub the belly, and then you would see the lipstick come out, and you're like, "What?" And then
How
then
close to the lipstick tube were you though, rubbing it? You know?
I mean, like a good.
Were you
couple of
circling
inches.
it, or-
You're a
Yeah.
Revlon. You're putting
Yeah.
that shit on your lips. Mm.
Mm-hmm. And then like my friend would be like, "Just do it a couple longer," and then like you would rub it a couple minutes longer, and then suddenly, yeah, it would just shoot a load.
No.
On your hand?
No, it would just like literally just like launch, just like feet, like it would be going like across.
You
my
jacked
eye.
off a dog
And it
on
would-
multiple occasions?
But this
Not
poor dog,
multiple.
like if
I
he's,
didn't
if
do
he's
it.
shooting that far, like when
It's
was the
built
last
up,
time?
yeah.
Yeah, this guy has not.
You've jacked off an animal, and you are not a zoologist, sir.
Well, when
You just have a beard like one.
did you guys ever have your parents say that weird thing, like when you were petting a dog and he got the red rocket, and you didn't know what it was, so you're like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "That just means he likes you." But then you grew up to learn that like that's not what it means, like that you would just arouse this dog. It's like one of those things where parents explaining it to kids is more fucked up than just being like, "Stop."
Yeah. You have the beard of a snake wrangler. It comes that you find out you jerked off a dog in your youth. This is...
If any of you guys have congested dogs, we know the guy to sound him to.
Yeah.
This is a good time. We're about almost at the end, so you want to
Yes.
plug your social media? They know where.
Plug-
Oh wait. Before we get plugging your social media, brought to you, I think it's Refuge Reefer. I don't remember the printing company, but Brandon Bryan is a gentleman, and he printed us guest jackets that we have for you today. I broke the hanger already, so it's not going to hang like it was earlier.
like a bad abortion.
Like a bad abortion. It's stuck inside her.
Yep.
See, it's all tangled
force
up,
it
just
out,
like a
Joe.
bat. Actually, I think it'll be better. Let's just take the hanger off. Yeah. And we can show you guys, just so you see. You can see that we do have a picture of the studio animated style. And then on the front, it labels us all as we are I'm a hack. That's what it says right here. For
Absolutely.
You.
We felt you needed some clothes on that Civil War long underwear you're wearing as a T-shirt.
Yeah. We wanted to give him some swag, if you will.
Guys.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Wow.
Look at it.
It's a baseball jacket, kind of.
I feel like we're at a white trash Christmas right now. You're so happy. You're so
Dude, I just had a birthday and nobody gave me anything, so this is
happy birthday. How old did you turn?
39.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
If this was white trash, though, we'd have to rip those sleeves off. That would have been a better gift to get.
Yeah.
I think I want to rip off the sleeves now, and every time, at least if we have someone we know on, so that they just feel like it was nice, but then we fucked them. Kind of like the dog thing.
Right.
All the buttons are nice besides
Keep
the
rubbing
fucking
the tummy. Tummy sticks. Tummy sticks. Where are you?
All right, well, yeah, we're in the last couple minutes, so you want to hit us with your Instagram? What do you got?
Oh, it's This Comics Life.
Very
just
boring.
All that stuff. Yeah, it is kind of boring. Also have a podcast of my own called Don't Spare the Details.
What's that about?
I basically just have people tell me about things that I don't know anything about because I can't ingest everything in this world. Yeah, not necessarily pussy. I know a lot about that.
Wait, was the first episode you talking about jerking off dogs, or?
Have you informed people on that?
It's usually like, movies, TV, books,
Wait,
anything
you
really.
filmed yourself jerking off the dog?
I have, yeah.
And you wrote a book about it.
Wrote a
I'm
book
so
about
wow.
this.
That's
You're an entrepreneur with the machine and
It's
everything.
called
The Mates
Lassie, We Hardly Knew Ye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good name. Yeah,
like
you
that.
got it from your brother-in-law, right? That old English.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I have people tell me about, like, the book Dune or like the TV show Charmed because I can't watch or read all that shit.
You have
like,
taste.
yeah. So I have them tell me all about it, so I don't have to watch it or read
Do
it.
you ever watch it, or do you ever read it? Or do you just
Sometimes
fucking
I
never?
will kind of like, oh wow, that enticed me. I'll check it out, but also most of the time I'm like, thank God you told me, so I don't have to do any of that shit. I'm not gonna read a 12,000 page book or whatever.
Wow.
Like,
Wow,
Yeah.
prejudice.
Take that, Bible.
yeah,
In
exactly.
your face.
I don't even think it's 12,000 pages.
That's more.
Yeah.
But
More?
yeah, it's a fun podcast. Obviously, I'm sure there's a lot of people that you guys know that have been on it.
Oh.
What's it called again? Sorry.
Don't spare the details.
Don't spare the
Yeah.
details.
And it's,
Gotcha.
they can find. Does that have
Anywhere you get podcasts.
Do you have the website, or is that website like
Is
a
that
no?
website
it's
Is that like a
domain?
serial
No,
killer's
I don't
website?
have
That would
the
be a good
domain.
serial
That would be
killer.
Good serial killer.
I don't have the domain, but if you have a podcast site that you listen to shit on, it's
It's
probably
there.
on there.
Gotcha.
So you label your podcast as shit.
Yeah.
Good.
That's the category, right? There's one of those like comedy,
Yeah.
arts and film.
Everything
Shit.
established 2019 and beyond is just shit. Yeah, that's the way it works in the
That's-
podcast world.
What do you guys describe your podcast as?
Also shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
So we're
Good
competing.
shit though. Good
Yeah.
shit though. Yeah. We put the good. It takes it
We're
to another
floating
level.
up into
yeah.
the toilet.
Yeah.
We like our shit.
Like we're one of those shits that you don't even to wipe after. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
not that messy
Hot
mud
shits.
butt. No.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it like a ghost shit.
It's it goes under. You don't even see it in the toilet
it
bowl. It's
flushes
already
itself.
yeah.
It's a courtesy shit.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it's been a very fun time chatting with you. If you, I was gonna give you these, but I'm gonna eat them later. Actually.
Let's be honest. Yeah, you got the who's and what's
You
it.
get
Yeah.
Who's hitting
Oh,
up the
oh.
seltzer?
Oh.
If you want, that's all yours. But it is kind
You
of
want
hot.
the
it's
bold,
warm?
bubbly, warm Bud Light seltzer.
I mean,
And they're
lemonade.
They paid us to do the commercial for that. We make water too. That's right, Bud Light guys.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not that cold or warm.
I mean,
kind
it's
of-
just been sitting in
It's
here.
like lukewarm.
Yeah.
Do you want
Yeah.
to drink it on,
Yeah, if you-
on
if
air?
you wanna
I mean,
drink
yeah,
it,
I'll
drink it
I'll
on camera
chug
right
it
now?
right
Oh,
now.
you're gonna chug it right
Chug
now?
it right now,
That's a
let's go.
perfect ending to this. But after you're done chugging it, 1 to 10 it, and then we'll cut
Okay.
it there.
We'll cut it at the number. A moment like this.
It would have been better though if you just spit into the camera right there and was like, "That's hot."
Look at it. Is this the first liquid you've had in days, homeless man? Mm-hmm. I like this. Oh.
Oh, it's 3 drinks. No, 4.
Wow.
What do you think,
wow.
4 or 5?
That's a lot of sips for 16 fluid ounces. Mm-hmm. You definitely didn't finish the dog in one gulp either.
Whoa.
Peachy. Oh, crushes it like a
fucking
man.
Rushes it.
I mean, like a person.
Yeah, it was peachy. It was definitely lemonade-y. Very carbonated. It almost tastes like, those like like Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Yeah.
Like a flat, like kind of a flat Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I'd
Okay.
ask you, don't spare the
Yeah,
details.
and we
but
didn't
you
have the 1 to 10 here. Where'd that go?
I'd
Yeah.
say like a 4.
A 4?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where do you put yourself on this scale?
Probably an 8.
You want to give him his number?
Your number is actually a 2.
And thank you. Have a good night, audience. Woo!